Hey guys, take a slow breath. Let your shoulders melt away from the noise of the day, and let this moment become calm, open, and quiet. You're here now, wrapped in night, held gently by the universe that made you. And tonight you're going to remember one of the most peaceful truths ever discovered. You are stardust, literally, scientifically, cosmically. The atoms inside your body were forged in stars that lived long before Earth existed. Your bones carry the memory of ancient suns. Your breath is borrowed from stars that collapsed with grace. Your heartbeat echoes the same rhythm that once pulsed in the cores of glowing giants. It's strange. Most people go through their entire day thinking they're ordinary, but there has never been a single ordinary thing about a creature made of exploding galaxies. Even the simple act of sitting here is a quiet miracle made from atoms, older than the mountains, older than the oceans, older even than the stars in our current sky. You're not small in the universe. You are a tiny piece of the universe that learned how to be aware, how to breathe, and how to wonder. And right now, we're going to drift back to where your atoms first began. Long before you were born, before your parents, before Earth, before the sun, the ingredients that would one day become you floated quietly through space. Imagine a soft cloud of gas and dust, cold, silent, drifting through the darkness. Those particles were patient. They had no reason to rush. They had billions of years to spare. Some of your atoms were formed in gentle stars that lived calm and steady lives. Others came from far more dramatic places, supernovas, neutron star collisions, and celestial storms that would make any human problem look adorably small. Your atoms didn't travel first class. They drifted for ages, carried by cosmic winds, pulled by gravity's slow, patient touch. They saw things you cannot imagine, nebulae blooming like cosmic flowers, galaxies colliding like slow-motion waves, light traveling for millions of years, through absolute silence. You sometimes feel tired after a long day. Your atoms have traveled across the entire galaxy, just to assemble into you. They've earned their rest. Those ancient particles waited, floated, and wandered until one day they arrived in a quiet region of space where a new star was forming. And around that star, a planet began to take shape. Earth, your future home. Take a slow breath in. Feel your chest rise. That oxygen you just inhaled, created in a star. Every moment you breathe, you participate in one of the oldest cycles in the universe, the exchange of elements forged in stellar furnaces billions of years ago. The carbon in your muscles and skin formed in the final breaths of dying stars. The calcium in your bones, created in supernova explosions that lit up entire galaxies. The iron in your blood, born in a star's last heartbeat before it collapsed into darkness. Every heartbeat you feel is powered by metals that survived the most extreme forces in existence. Just think, your blood contains the ashes of stars that once burned brighter than anything in the sky, and here they are now, helping you stretch in bed, trying to find the perfect sleeping position. The universe has a sense of irony, a gentle one. Even the hydrogen in your body, the simplest, oldest element, was formed in the first 3 minutes after the Big Bang. A part of you is older than stars, older than galaxies, older than time as we understand it. You don't come from Earth. You come from everywhere. There's a peaceful beauty in knowing that everything in your body was once glowing inside a star. It took billions of years for those elements to gather into oceans, forests, mountains, and eventually into a body capable of thinking about itself. You are the universe, becoming aware of the universe. Every curiosity you've ever felt is the cosmos remembering its own story. Every moment of wonder is a star's legacy whispering through your thoughts. When you look up at the night sky, you're not looking at something foreign or distant. You're looking at your family tree, your ancestry, the places where your atoms once lived. There is nothing lonely about the night sky when you realize it is made of the same things you are. And when you feel small, remember this: you're not a tiny creature staring at infinity. You are infinity, experiencing itself in a tiny temporary form. Your existence is the universe learning how to dream. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine drifting through the universe as one of your own atoms. Nothing heavy, nothing rushed, just floating, weightless, quiet, surrounded by endless darkness and faint shimmering light. Your atoms once did exactly that, moving through cosmic clouds, riding the slow winds between stars, following gravity the way a leaf follows a gentle river. There is something peaceful about this idea. You were once everywhere, part of nebulas, part of starlight, part of ancient dust that glowed under newborn suns. You have lived more lives in more places than you can ever remember. Some atoms in your body were once part of other living things. Plants swaying in prehistoric rain, creatures wandering through ancient forests, oceans shimmering under unfamiliar moons. And some atoms have never been inside anything at all. They simply drifted alone for billions of years, waiting for the moment you were born, to give them a home. You are not new. You are not fragile. You are a collection of particles that has survived supernovas, cosmic radiation, galactic collisions, and the slow aging of the universe. If your atoms could talk, they would reassure you, we've seen worse. There is deep comfort in knowing that the material you're made of has endured everything the cosmos could imagine, and still became you. Think about this gently. For billions of years, your atoms wandered the universe without purpose or direction, just drifting, waiting for something. And then one day, they became part of Earth, part of water, part of air, part of sunlight woven into life. And eventually, they became you. Your thoughts, your voice, your breath, your quiet rituals before sleep. You are not an accident or a random combination of particles. You are the inevitable outcome of everything the universe has ever been. The cosmos didn't just allow you to exist. It spent billions of years preparing the exact ingredients that make your body, your mind, your warm human presence. You are the universe's way of experiencing itself gently through feelings, through awareness, through stories told softly in the night, and maybe, in a quiet cosmic sense, the universe needed you, needed someone to see its beauty, to feel its calm, to appreciate its patterns, to look up at the stars and whisper, I remember this. Your stardust doesn't only live in your bones and bloodstream, it lives in your emotions too. Your joy is powered by chemical reactions, sparked by elements older than time. Your sadness is shaped by the same particles that once glowed inside dying stars. Your calmness, the softness you feel as you drift into sleep, is carried by stardust that survived the birth of the universe itself. Even your laughter, those quiet, sudden moments of brightness, is built from atoms forged in cosmic fire. It's almost funny, in a peaceful way, that the same particles that once helped a star burn are now helping you enjoy a warm blanket, a soft pillow, and a gentle bedtime story. If the stars could see what their atoms are doing now, they might be proud, or at least amused. Your body remembers things you've never consciously known. It remembers gravity, the slow pull that shapes galaxies and holds you safely to the Earth. It remembers expansion, the quiet stretching of space, mirrored in the way you breathe in deeply and exhale softly. It remembers fusion, the way stars combine simple things to create something more. You do this too, combining experiences, lessons, moments, to create a life that feels whole. And somewhere inside you, your body remembers silence, the silence between stars, the quiet that exists before thought, before dreams, before sleep. Stardust made your structure, but silence made your peace. Every night, as you close your eyes, you reconnect with that silence, the ancient calm that your atoms once floated in for billions of years. No wonder sleep feels like returning home. Even with all this beauty, there's something quietly humorous about being a walking collection of stars. You're made of the same material that once formed planets and fueled suns, yet you still lose your keys sometimes. Your atoms survived radioactive cosmic storms, but a small gust of wind can ruin your hairstyle. You contain particles older than the solar system, but even you don't know where that one sock disappeared to. And that's okay. It's gentle. It's human. It's beautiful. Being stardust doesn't mean being perfect. It means being ancient and miraculous, and also adorably imperfect, in the most comforting ways. You are the universe, taking a break, making tea, forgetting a password, and then falling asleep peacefully anyway. Even stardust needs rest. There is something deeply calming about knowing that you are temporary, not in a frightening way, but in a soft, natural, universal way. Everything made of stardust is temporary. Stars are temporary. Planetary systems are temporary. Stars are temporary. Even galaxies drift, dissolve, and change over billions of years. And yet, nothing in the universe is ever lost. It simply changes shape. Stardust becomes sunlight. Sunlight becomes planets. Planets become oceans. Oceans become life. Life becomes memory. Memory becomes story. And eventually, after a long journey, that stardust returns to the stars. You're a chapter in a very, very long book. A beautiful chapter. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to be here, to feel, to breathe, to exist gently for a little while. Even stars don't shine forever, yet nobody looks at a star and thinks it failed. You too are allowed to glow for the time you're here, and rest when you're tired, and let the universe handle the rest. Everything you are is borrowed from the universe. Your body is made of cosmic materials, lent to you for a brief moment, for a lifetime of breath, of thought, of dreams, of laughter. You don't own your atoms. You are simply hosting them with quiet dignity, a caretaker of stardust. When you were born, the universe gathered its ancient particles and whispered, "Here, try this shape for a while, and one day, when you're done, you'll return those atoms to the cosmic cycle so they can become something new. A new star, a new planet, a flower, a thought in someone else's mind. Your stardust has already lived many lives before you. It will live many more after. You're just one stop in a beautifully long journey, and somehow that makes life feel even more precious, because it's temporary, but infinite in both directions. The most extraordinary thing about being made of stars is not that your atoms are ancient, or that they survived cosmic storms, or that they travelled across the galaxy to form you. It's that those atoms learned to feel. They learned warmth, kindness, peace, connection, curiosity, love. Somewhere along the way, the universe figured out how to arrange matter in a way that could care about things: sunsets, laughter, friendship, quiet nights, warm blankets, the soft comfort of drifting to sleep. Stardust learned to worry sometimes, and Stardust learned to heal. Stardust learned to feel joy and sadness and gratitude and comfort. You are the universe, experiencing tenderness. You are the cosmos, learning how to hold someone else's hand. You are galactic dust, teaching itself to breathe slowly and appreciate silence. If that's not peaceful, nothing is. One day, long from now, your atoms will drift again, not in a frightening way, but in the same soft, natural way. They've always moved. They will rejoin the great cosmic cycle, flowing back into the universe that created them. Your stardust may become part of a new ocean, a new planet, a new tree, or the glow of a star that rises in a future sky. And that's not an ending. It's a return, a homecoming, the same peaceful journey your atoms have taken since the beginning of time. Yet sometimes you forget where you put your phone charger. Your atoms survived the most violent forces in the cosmos, but a slightly awkward social interaction can still haunt you for a week. Your stardust has seen the birth and death of stars, but it still gets confused when trying to fold fitted sheets. That's okay. It's part of the charm. You are ancient in your materials, but beautifully human in your habits. And that combination, cosmic and ordinary, makes you one of the most magical things the universe has ever created. And now, here you are, a temporary shape made of everlasting atoms, experiencing a night of rest. Everything in you, the stardust, the breath, the warmth, has travelled across time and distance to arrive in this single, peaceful moment. There has never been another you like this. Another pattern of atoms, thoughts, and emotions arranged in this exact way. You are not here by accident. You are here because the universe has been preparing your ingredients since the dawn of time. You are not small. You are not separate. You are not ordinary. You are stardust in its most gentle form. And now your stardust is ready to rest. And now the universe grows quiet around you. Your breath softens, your thoughts drift, and the stardust that makes you settles into calm. There's nothing left to think about, nothing left to remember, just the gentle truth that you are made of ancient light, resting for a moment in the shape of you. Close your eyes, let the night carry you, and fall asleep the same way stars are born, slowly, quietly, and full of peace.